Yo, yo,
Yo, what's up? What's up?
what's going on, baby?
Not much, man.
Good
Yeah, I'm good. All good, man.
already.
All good. That boy Juice, but Juice say he ain't got no device connected. I wonder what he got going on.
Yeah, ain't no telling, man.
No, ain't no telling what's going on.
Yeah. Everything good with you though? Your week was good?
Oh yeah, everything's good, man. Everything was good. No complaints about it. No complaints about it at all.
Mm-hmm.
None whatsoever. Uh, see, the World Series start tonight. Let's see.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, we want to find out what Brock Purdy is about. Yeah, we're about to find out a lot. There was a whole bunch of sniggling and giggling going on when we were trying to tell them. They didn't want to believe when you were trying to me was trying to tell them Kyle Shanahan get everybody hurt. So
Everybody.
didn't he just get Kyle? Didn't he just get Brock Purdy hurt in the NFC Championship? Yeah, we talking about Trey Lance right now. Well, he got a concussion.
Mm-hmm.
So we don't know how it happened. They talking about it was on the way back from the flight or whatever. Uh, on the way back
I didn't
from the
even heard
flight
that.
in Minnesota. I don't know. I don't know. But it didn't look like much that I saw that was like, okay, this dude might be have a concussion or whatnot. But nonetheless, that's where we at. He got a concussion. Yeah, Sam Darnold. Mm-hmm. Shanahan gonna die on that hill. He gonna die. He gonna die on that Brock Purdy hill. And here's the thing about the Shanahans. They seem to think that they can. They think they kind of arrogant. Most coaches are arrogant, but these two guys, his dad was super arrogant. But the apple is not falling too far from the tree. To think at some point, like you don't have to really get that guy at a quarterback, like that guy at a quarterback, and think you can just do it your way and put the pieces around him. Like, okay, without Trent Williams or without Debo, Brock Purdy is Jimmy G. So here he is in the same situation. You've been playing carousel with all these different quarterbacks. You traded away your quarterback with your most upside. Purdy's looking like he's looking like just another guy. I remember Big E saying, "I'm not ready to put him in the Hall of Fame no more than I'm ready to say Trey Lance can't play in the NFL." But King Dre, Greasy, Juice was kind of in between, but King Dre and Greasy was kind of like hard on Trey Lance, and here we are. He's looking like he's just looking like a dude, like for real, for real. And Shanahan's gonna die on that hill. Like, I don't care how good of an offensive coordinator is, you can't make it to 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 championships, conference championships in a row, and a couple Super Bowls and not get that thing done. Andy Reid did it in Philly. They ran him out of town, and then here he is now with Patrick Mahomes. What's that? 16, 17 years later? Like, that's where we are with that whole situation. So if they don't beat the Bengals this week and they fall to 5-3, and Philly keeps on winning, that'll put them 2 games back in Philly. And the way Philly handled Miami, and the way nobody seems to be able to stop what Philly is doing, and they talking about adding Surtain Jr., and they just keep getting all these different players, I don't think the Niners can go up there and beat them. I don't think anybody's going up there to the old vet or the link or whatever they call it now and beating Philly in January. I don't see it happening. Philly could be going back to the Super Bowl.
Well,
That's
you, well, you know what, Doc? I get your point on Brock, but this week I compiled uh, videos of my cousin Mark Duper, and the thing about it is when Duper and Clayton, when both of them are out or one of them out, Marino Dolphins are losing, and so I relate that to Brock Purdy. Uh, it's no way Mr. Irrelevant should come in and outdo you. He didn't go to a big time college, a D1 school or whatever they call it these days. Uh, but even if he did, and I think he did, but to be drafted so late he's playing with a chip on his shoulder. And even losing Debo and Christian McCaffrey, that first loss, his first ever loss, I get it. The second loss is still no Debo. You still got Christian and Ayuk and George Kittles. That's fine. But I'm going to take it a little bit step farther. We didn't get to do it in addition to rewind this week. So I want to tap into this. And you heard it here first. Justin Fields is not getting his job back. He's not. He's not getting his job back. For Badger to come in there, a rookie QB from a small school, late rounds, and the Raiders, top 15 defense. And to do what he did, Justin not getting his job back. He might as well start looking for greener pastures. Just like I said about Trey Lance. It doesn't take a whole body of work to see what you have. Even in one game, you will see flashes. This kid for Chicago, he showed flashes. This kid for Chicago, he got swag. This kid for Chicago, he the man.
That dude, he will be out the league in 3 years. I don't believe it. I don't buy it. I believe he ran into. I believe he had a good game. I don't think he's the answer.
He's the Bears' future because this kid gets it. Justin Fields, Trey Lance, they don't get it.
No.
Greasy, can you say that? Greasy, can you say that after one game, though?
No, you can't say that after one game. You cannot say that after one. There's no way you can say it.
I want y'all to go pull up whenever we drafted Derek Carr, it was a preseason game against the Seahawks. And Derek Carr lit the first team Seahawks defense up. I said, this is the franchise quarterback for the next years to come.
I don't think.
Lo and behold, I'm never wrong with quarterbacks. I'm never wrong.
I don't think this kid in Chicago is the long.
Wait. What quarterback I have been wrong?
Greasy.
What quarterback I've been wrong about? Because me and Doc, even on this show, it was a debate about Justin Fields and Jalen Hurts. Who's had more success? Who's the NFL MVP? I was all on the Jalen Hurts train. I know talent when I see it. Certain, you either have it or you don't in this league, or they're gonna ship you out. And once they ship you out, you're on another team. Gonna be some. And I keep telling y'all about these Pittsburgh Steelers. The Steelers are 4-2 now.
This Tyson dude, Tyson Sargent or whatever his name in Chicago.
Bad.
He's not the answer for Chicago.
Yes, he is. He's bad. Hey,
I'm gonna tell you why I don't believe it.
No, I'm not buying that one.
This is why I'm not buying it. Because he beat your Raiders. Yeah, they top 15, whatever, but they beat your Raiders.
Who the Bears got next week, Big E?
Who they got? I hadn't looked at the schedule.
Let's see.
Who they got?
Let me pull it up. I'm gonna let y'all know who they got. I mean, this kid. I mean, I've seen this too many times.
No.
To where a kid has swag about himself.
No.
They might have a bye week. Oh no! The Bears go to LA. They play the Chargers. The Chargers are favored by 8.5. That's not happening. It's not.
I can see the Chargers beating them by 2 touchdowns.
Yeah,
ain't gonna happen.
They ain't got enough. They don't have enough. They don't have enough on defense to keep that game that close.
They do. They got the top corner, top 5, the top 3 corner in the NFL breasts on PFF ratings. No. So yes, they do.
No,
they do.
No, they don't.
And then the Chargers coming in.
The Bears do not have enough. The Bears do not have enough on defense to keep that game close.
I bet you Badger doesn't throw not one interception. I think he won't throw not one interception.
I think you're being prisoner of the moment, man.
Oh yeah,
I think you're tripping, man.
I'm tripping. I'm always tripping, but I'm always right. I'm always tripping, but I'm always right.
He tripping. I know.
Yeah.
So
I can't go
was I tripping on your Steelers?
What about
I mean, I mean, a broke clock is right twice a day, Greasy. You know that.
Steelers are barely
Steelers.
surviving, man. If they
I
didn't
picked
have
the Steelers
if
to
they
win that
didn't have
division.
T.J. Watt
They're not
or
gonna
Alex
win that division.
Highsmith, they would be Tomlin would be having a losing record right
And
now.
if ifs
They're barely getting by, man, for real.
and if ifs were candy and nuts, we'll all have a merry little Christmas. But
We are third away. We are third away of the season through. Is it a surprise that the Steelers are 4-2? No.
to y'all, it is.
If you go back and look
I
at
picked the
if you
Steelers.
go back and look at our
All y'all were on the Raiders. Juice, you turned your back. I'm even last season. Oh, Tomlin he gonna have his first season under 500. I was the only one that kept it 100. I said, no, he won't. No, he won't.
No, I actually.
It's not gonna happen this season, and they're gonna make the playoffs. They're gonna win the division.
I actually did pick the Steelers as a playoff team. If you go back and look at our AFC division, AFC preview show.
And I want to say I picked them as a sleeper.
I mean, yeah, I had her.
Y'all picked the Packers. You and Dre picked the Packers as y'all sleeper.
Our
Look
AFC,
at Jordan Love. Jordan Love right now, trash.
Our AFC,
Trash.
AFC Central Division show. Yeah.
AFC North, not Central.
Yeah,
Nice.
AFC North.
I think
AFC,
I said they'd make a wild card, but
yeah, I don't think nobody was really dogging the Steelers.
Juice.
I know what we did say.
What?
What we
You
did.
said the Steelers as a wild.
I did.
They're gonna win the division.
Nah.
no, I didn't.
What
I
we
don't-
did.
I didn't
What
say
we
that.
did say was.
Oh, I said that.
Oh,
We
okay.
did say
Okay.
Baltimore was going to start off hot, and
Yeah.
Cincinnati was going to hang around, and Cincinnati will probably win the division. But don't count out Mike Tomlin. That's exactly what pretty much everybody said. I don't think nobody was really
Yeah,
just clowning the Steelers like that.
Okay.
yeah.
But no, I did say that they need some help on their offensive line, and that's not a field like.
No,
Kenny Pickett,
you are absolutely correct. You are absolutely correct. They do.
Kenny Pickett might not make it the rest of the season. They're going to get him killed. But yeah, that's where we are. But yeah, real quick, back to this Brock Purdy thing. He's looking like he's human. We all expected that to happen. Hey, slow down on the Joe Montana talk. What he is.
Please.
What he
compared
is.
him to Montana?
No, I'm not saying nobody on this show, but it's a
Oh,
lot of talk
okay.
out. It's a lot of talk out there like
That's my
this.
guy.
You gotta look at what Purdy is, and you gotta look at what Purdy is. He's Jimmy G.
Oh, now come on, Doc.
He's Jimmy G.
Like that.
He's Jimmy G with a shot of Tanqueray and Sprite. He's just a little bit better.
Come on,
I'm gonna tell you what he do.
Come on,
You
Doc.
know what he do?
Doc,
You know what?
come on, bro.
I'm gonna tell you what Brock Purdy does good. I'm gonna tell you what Brock Purdy does real good. He gets rid of the ball on that first or the second read. He's gonna make that first or that second read. It's gonna be right. The San Francisco 49ers again lead the NFL in yards after catch. That means he's not throwing the ball 30 or 40 yards down the field. It's either 10-yard, 12-yard slant, curl, or screen, and Debo and Kittle and McCaffrey is running everybody over to make these big plays. That's why Big E was saying Shanahan gets everybody hurt. You can't be this top of the line physical. We're going to beat everybody up every week for 18 weeks in the NFL and not expect to have any injuries. That's not how that works. You can't.
In Washington.
You can't throw the ball to Debo, who's 6 foot. Yeah, he's strong and he's powerful, but you can't get this dude the ball and expect him to run over linebackers and safeties for 18 weeks and not expect his shoulder to be out of socket. That's just not how that works.
Will be okay.
So in other words, Doc, Brock Purdy can't stretch the field. He's not like Josh Allen or
Man, music, Mike.
he can't stretch the field. He can't throw it deep.
No, if you look
He
at
can't throw it deep. He doesn't need to throw it deep.
how many
He doesn't need to.
he
Because my thing is, if I'm dinking and dunking and beating your head in, I don't need to throw it deep. Until you show me you can stop this, then we'll go away from that. But until
They have been stopped 2 weeks in a row.
look, here's
2 weeks in a row.
You
got to be that guy. You got to be that guy.
I agree with you, Big E. You got to be that guy. If you're gonna give him all the love,
Dak ain't that guy.
if you're gonna give Brock Purdy the love for being 13-0 until the loss against Cleveland, you also got to say, hey, Brock Purdy, it's your fault. that we was up 10-0 against Cleveland, and we looked up and we didn't score no more points and allowed Cleveland to score 17 in a row.
Facts.
You got to say, hey, Brock Purdy.
You
You got to say, hey, Brock Purdy. It was 22-17. You threw those 2 interceptions. See, we need that same energy because if it was Trey Lance or if it was Justin Fields, it'd be like he got to go.
Players with Trey Lance had the same team.
If he make them same type of plays and them same type of throws, he can't play. He can't do this. He can't do that. But when it's Brock Purdy or somebody else, it's not. We need that same energy. If you're good enough for the 13-0 and you the next. Hey, bro, you gotta
be good enough for the back-to-backs.
You gotta put them.
I gotta understand though.
If you in Cleveland, you gotta put them 2 touchdowns on the board, so it's 24-10 instead of 10-10. But now he ain't scoring out now a point. What happened to him? They shut him out.
That's not what it's about, dude. They're barely losing. It's not like they getting smoked 35-3. They barely losing.
L's are L's.
You don't have to.
Yeah, you're right. L's are L's, but then again. What I look at is how you lose. When you get smoked, then I sit up here like the Bears were getting smoked week after week. Yeah. But when this little kid Badger came in, that's different. Even Trey Lance, he gets smoked. Jordan Love gets smoked. These guys are not the answer. Everybody looking for the next Patrick Mahomes.
Not gonna make it.
And a poor man, Lamar Jackson.
Patrick's not gonna make that kid in Chicago. He's not it.
I bet he will.
He's not it. That dude will be out the league, and that dude will be out the league. He'll be out the league in 2 years. Him and Will Levis.
I agree. There's a reason he was a backup, man.
Him and Will Levis.
You're right. And you know who else should be a backup?
Oh,
Justin Fields should be a backup, and that's why Trey Lance is a backup.
You know that he won't. No, him and Will Levis, they're not gonna be in the league. They're not gonna be.
I ain't say nothing about Will Levis. I have yet to see him play a regular season game.
He's starting.
He's starting this weekend. Yeah.
Who they playing?
It doesn't matter. He's starting because that's how the good old boy system works. That's how the good old boy system works.
So is the Titans. The Falcons, if he don't show up against this game in the Titans, he's not that dude. Against the Falcons, he's not that dude. I don't. It's hard for me to give quarterbacks props. And if he don't show up, dominate, do what he got to do, take care of the football, I'll be on his neck just like Trey Lance and Justin Fields. I will be on his neck because I'm all for Malik Willis.
So let me ask you this, Greasy. Since you don't let the quarterbacks get that much energy, you got to let them get some life, right? What is it about this dude in Chicago that's got you saying after one game he's the starter? He's the guy going forward. He's the franchise quarterback. What is it?
It's his energy, his swag, the way he carries himself, the way he made big plays, the way he uses his feet, the way he climbs the pocket. Justin Fields takes the back door out the pocket. You're supposed to climb the pocket, keep the eyes downfield, and make a read. This guy has it. Justin Fields, I didn't see that. Trey Lance, I didn't see that. Jordan Love, I don't see that. Ryan Tannehill, I don't see that. This kid gonna be okay. Trust me. Pickett for the Steelers, I see. I would hate to see Pickett get an O-line. I would hate to see it. But it's certain things.
That's why you get Trey Lance.
All this game film, like, for instance, when I'm a Raider fan. I'm a Raider fan. So when I saw our AOC come in, Aiden O'Connell come in, you fumbled the ball 2-3 times. You wasn't even touched doing interception. Trash.
No.
Trash.
Hey, that dude
I
in
don't put
Chicago.
up with it. It's trash.
That dude in Chicago gonna be out the league in 2026. He won't even. He may get some Chase Daniels treatment where he can hang on, some Nathan Peterman treatment. Like, how in the heck is Nathan Peterman still in the league?
Oh no, man.
That's the type of treatment he'll get. They always gonna get that rope. So he gonna get that Nathan Peterman treatment. He gonna get that Chase Daniels treatment.
That
but
play
he ain't.
that Blaine Gabbert treatment.
Yeah, that Blaine
All
Gabbert
I'm
treatment.
saying,
He ain't no
Blaine,
long term solution.
all those guys you mentioned, I
Not
didn't
a
see.
lot.
I didn't see nothing in those guys.
I
All
don't
those
see
guys
it.
you just
I
mentioned.
don't see anything in that quarterback in Chicago. I don't see it.
I see some.
Other than
I
he
tell
beat your
y'all this.
Raiders.
So, ladies and gentlemen, those that are listening, you heard it here first. Justin Fields is not getting his job back. Period. You heard it here first. He's not getting his job back. Just like I told y'all, Trey Lance will never start again for the 49ers. I told y'all this.
Justin Fields.
He would this week.
Justin Fields will be back as soon as Justin Fields clear that injury report. He's gonna be back out there on the field.
He can take all the time he needs.
He'll be
They
right
don't
back
need
out
it.
there on the
They
field.
don't need it.
You know what's gonna happen? You know what's gonna happen? You remember when Carson Wentz was drafted the number 2 pick overall by Philly?
Oh, I knew that wasn't what it was.
And he got hurt, but he was like 12-1. They was like 12-1 or like 11-2 when he got hurt. And Foles took over, and they went to the Super Bowl. And the next year, Wentz was coming back, and Foles was clearly the guy for the team. The team clearly responded to Nick Foles better than they did to Carson Wentz, but because they drafted him that high, they kept throwing Carson Wentz back out there, and they finally let Foles go out of town. That's what's going to happen with this dude here.
No, the problem is the problem with what you're saying. That's like apples and oranges for the simple fact the Bears aren't 12-1. They were 1-5. They were 1-5. Now they're 2-5.
Yeah,
this is totally different.
I
got to see Mo.
I got to see Mo.
I need to see all that to know what it is out here on the streets.
He got to do more than beat the Raiders. He got to do more than beat the Raiders. And
I don't care if the Bears are still losing. I'm still looking at the play. Was he the reason why they lost this football game?
Yes. Yes.
No, because even with Brock Purdy last week against the Vikings, you can't say that.
That was his fault. He threw the last 2 interceptions of the game.
He had a chance to win that game.
He had a chance to win that game.
Had a chance. Chance. Y'all hear what y'all saying? He had a chance to win that game.
He had a chance, but he didn't.
Purdy only had 1 interception.
No, he had 2. He had a chance, but he didn't. And he had a 10-0 lead versus Cleveland. He didn't score another touchdown until like late in the fourth quarter.
I mean,
that's his fault.
Well, when his top 2 weapons are out the game.
That's his fault.
So can I get that energy for Dak?
That's his fault. That's his fault.
Oh, I told you about that. Cowboy fans want to kill Dak after he lost to the Cardinals and the goddamn 49ers. I'm like, dude, why y'all killing him?
So what y'all think should happen to the Michigan Wolverines? They've been stealing signs and everything else, Juice.
Oh,
you just can't touch a break. Texas A&M ain't worth nothing. They've been getting the brakes beat off them.
You ain't lying, man. This is one of the worst seasons I've had, man. Not a joke, man.
Steelers though, Steelers are looking good.
Yeah, the Steelers ain't in Michigan. I think
still, man.
I mean, you've been an Aggie fan for a long time, so you know. I mean,
I think Harbaugh needs to be time to let him go. It's
why
he out there cheating and everything else. Michigan got caught. They still in signs, man. They're buying tickets to like
cheating. You're not trying.
They're buying tickets to like Ohio State, Penn State, Indiana games and stuff like that, and they're sitting right behind the home team's bench.
What's wrong with that?
And they're recording the plays, and they got caught. So Harbaugh needs to go, and let's take away a couple of these Big Ten championship banners, and I don't know, first the Fab Five, and now this.
I don't understand it, man. I don't understand it.
What's going on up? What's going on up there?
What is the need? Like they're a talented team. What they need to steal signals for? It ain't like the other teams. It ain't like the other teams are doing anything fancy or sophisticated.
And I'm pretty
sure most of the
teams that they have faced, they've been better at it. They've been better than them. Like
in baseball, they steal signals.
But you got to understand though, this is about staying in the playoff hunt. So in order for Michigan to truly stay in the playoff hunt, they got to look dominant. So that's why they took that. That's why I feel they took the advantage of going and looking at these signs of these different teams and learning. It
That
does.
doesn't help you.
It does because haven't you
still
noticed?
gotta execute. You
You
still
do.
have to
You
execute.
do, but it's a lot easier to execute when you know what's coming your way.
Yeah, but that don't mean you have the horses.
Michigan's gonna have the horses. They're gonna stay with the horses.
Well, like I said, the Harbaugh cheating situation. He got suspended for something with
Feeding the recruit, I think it was.
Feeding the recruit, yeah, he got suspended, and the Fab Five got all their stuff taken out. And if you look hard enough, I'm pretty sure they can find something on the '97 Michigan Wolverines with Charles Woodson. They did.
Come on, Doc. Come on, man.
Go all the way back to Anthony Carter. They go all the way back to Anthony Carter. If they want to, I'm pretty sure they can find something.
You're going overboard, man. You're going overboard. Come on, man.
Need to get Ramil Robinson in there talk about that 1989, huh?
Derek Mills and Ramil Robinson, they probably did something they had no business doing too, man.
Say the whole program dirty. Throw it in the trash.
Throw the whole thing in the trash. Throw the whole thing. We got their World Series going down. D-backs and Rangers Friday night. From game 1, that's in Arlington. Astros season's over. Dusty Baker retired. So this is like the little engine that could World Series. The Diamondbacks wasn't supposed to do nothing. The Rangers wasn't supposed to do nothing either. But yet here they are. I really don't have a dog in the race.
Game 1 is tonight.
Game 1 is tonight. I'm not really with the whole Texas thing. I go with. I don't know. I think it's going to be 7 games. I think the Rangers going to win in 7. But these Diamondbacks, they got good pitching. They got real good pitching. They got real good pitching. Yeah, they do.
No, they don't.
Yeah, they do. They got good pitching. That bullpen, ask Bryce Harper now. Once they figured out what Harper was doing, it was over.
How they make it this far, Greasy?
Bullpen.
They made it this far on bats and good defense.
And what happened to
with the pitch?
What they gonna do with Dave? What they gonna do with Dave Roberts? He's got to go.
The Dodgers better not be no fool and get rid of Dave Roberts. But
he's got to go.
I get what you're saying.
Dodgers ain't gonna do that. Dodgers gonna win 108 ball games next year and lose in the first round again.
The problem with baseball is we saw a lot of top teams go out. We saw the Braves go out. We saw the Dodgers. We saw the Orioles. The thing is, they're waiting a week to play. They're waiting on a wild card winner a week after. That layoff hurts. So these wild card teams, like the Diamondbacks, like the Rangers, they come in hot. We saw this last year with the Phillies, a wild card team. They come in hot. And they get the job done. You can't sit out a whole week in baseball. Think about this in basketball. If they sit out a whole week, Denver, you're not gonna get that same team.
Oh yeah, it's over.
It's over.
It's over. Yep.
And so baseball is trying to fix this. I don't think it should be the best 2 out of 3. It should be a 1-game wild card. So at the most, a team is sitting out 2 days, 2-3 days, not a whole damn week to get a series in, because you played 1 game here, you got a travel date, then you go play there, then you got another travel date if it go to game 3. Now, if you get a sweep, you get a sweep. But how often does a sweep happen? So I hope they fix this. It should be a 1 game, just like football, 1 game for the wild card. Let's get into the divisional round, and let's get to the into the AL or NLCS.
Makes sense.
Championship series.
Makes sense. That makes sense.
Because how the hell can we? The Braves are a damn good team, and the Orioles been whooping ass this year.
Well, look,
whooping ass.
Look, yeah, I ride this horse. When it comes to professional sports in the playoffs, as long as I'm talking sports. When you're in the playoffs, just stay away from your division rival. Just stay away from them. If you are the Houston Astros, You would rather play the New York Yankees than you would want to play the Texas Rangers or the Seattle Mariners. If you're the Philadelphia Eagles, yeah, you're laughing at the Dallas Cowboys. I bet you don't want to play them in the playoffs.
No, they don't.
Why would you?
They don't want to play us in the regular season.
If you're the Baltimore Ravens, why would you want to play the Pittsburgh Steelers in the playoffs? If you're the 49ers, stay away from the Seattle Seahawks. Just don't want to do it.
Oh, they did last season. They got it.
They did. But look how more often than not that it don't happen.
And I believe y'all picked the Seahawks to beat them in the playoffs.
Now I got the Seahawks as a wild card team. I got them as the second place team in the NFC West. And right now, it looks like they tied.
The Rams coming, baby. The Rams coming. Oh, the Steelers just beat the Rams. I might as well be the Steelers fan because I'm gonna stay on Juice Nick.
Hey man, I'm a realist, man. I'm not delusional. Like I'm not
realist, Juice.
So we got the 49ers.
I did not see that defense. Did you see that goddamn interception Watt had?
So we got
that was a nice play.
Yeah. That defense gonna be there.
So we got the 49ers Bengals Sunday at 3:25. The 49ers don't win this when they slide to 5-3, and it could be trouble out there in Santa Clara. Don't look like Brock Purdy is playing. I know Debo is not playing. I haven't heard anything on Trent Williams. This is Friday night. Christian McCaffrey
you said Brock
Purdy snaps.
Is not playing.
He's got a concussion. He's in concussion protocol.
Well, hell no, they ain't gonna win.
Yep.
Sam Darnold. Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Anyway.
All right.
Yes.
5-3 for the 49ers.
Yeah.
Is this one of our games?
Yeah, it's one of our games, man.
Well, you know, I ain't gonna give up. I don't want to see y'all. I don't
like how this looking. I don't like how this looking. And this is usually around the time that Cincinnati kind of warms up. If Brock Purdy doesn't play, the 49ers, there's a chink in the armor, and they're a little bit rusty. I'm gonna take the Bengals in this one. This is usually when the Bengals get warmed up. They always start out 2-4, 2-3, 1-3, 1-4. This is when they warm up and win about 8 of the next 9 ball games, maybe lose 2 of the last 6. Next thing you know, they 12-5, 11-6. This is usually when they get hot. I like the Bengals in this one.
I like the Bengals if Brock Purdy doesn't play. If he don't get out this, hold on, is he still in it now?
He's still in concussion protocol. Yep.
He's not playing Sunday. Give me Cincinnati and go Tigers. LSU, Jamar Chase, Joe Burrow. Go Tigers. Give me the Bengals. Give me the Bengals by 4 points.
I'm in the same boat, man. 49ers ain't got a chance in this one if Purdy ain't playing. So Bengals, I think it's going to be at least 4 points. I'm almost inclined to go Bengals 27 and 49ers 19.
Okay.
That many points. I'm thinking 21-17.
Yeah, I think it'll be a close game, but I think just because of the Niners defense, but I'm with you guys as well. I think the Bengals will take care of business. I think it'll I got the Bengals winning, let's say 23-16.
Okay. So we got a matchup of 2 4-2 ball clubs. The Cleveland Browns, no Deshaun Watson. They keep winning with PJ Walker. They got Myles Garrett looking like Reggie White coming off the end over there. We got the Seattle Seahawks. They 4-2 as well. This one is in the Pacific Northwest. I like Cleveland's defense. Jim Schwartz has got them guys playing. I don't think they got.
Hold on, wait. Before we go further, I didn't know. I thought the game was in Cincinnati. The game is in Frisco.
No, it's in Cincinnati, ain't it?
No, the game in Frisco. Give me the 49ers.
Are you taking the 49ers? I thought the game.
Give me the 49ers. I want the 49ers.
That's 49ers. All right. So we got the Browns and the Seahawks. I'm gonna take the Seahawks in this one. No Deshaun Watson. Jerome Ford is now down. They already lost Nick Chubb. Yeah, I like the Seahawks in this one. And the later it gets in the season and the more rainy it gets, the harder it's gonna get to go up there and beat Seattle in this one.
Hey,
So
Doc,
yeah, Seahawks in this one at home. Give them the Seahawks.
who's starting for Cleveland?
PJ Walker.
I don't know who the hell that is. Seahawks 33, Browns 14.
Ooh.
I don't know who the hell that is.
Yeah, I'm gonna take the Seahawks in this one too. I think the Seahawks will take it 28-17 on this one too.
Yeah, I think this game is going to be kind of an ugly game, like no offense at all. But I think Seattle has a little bit more weapons on the outside. But I say it's going to be ugly because I think the Browns defense is pretty good, and I think they'll try to keep them in it. But in the end, I think Seattle will win it. I'm gonna say 20-17.
Yeah, I don't know if DK Metcalf is going to be 100%, but him and Denzel Ward on the outside should be a good one. Kenneth Walker III, I think, has 6 touchdowns. 6 touchdowns on the year. He's on a pace to about 1,212 TDs on the ground, bar injury. Yeah, I like the Seahawks in this one. I ain't even going to trip. I'm going to take the Seahawks in this one. Last game, we got Sunshine taking the Jacksonville Jaguars. They're going into Heinz Field. They're going to take on Pittsburgh and the Pittsburgh Steelers. I think this is the game that the Steelers, they're going to need some offense in this one. Now, Jacksonville, this ain't Mark Brunell, Fred Taylor, all them guys, Jimmy Smith, Keenan McCardell. It's not them, but yeah, unless TJ Watt ends up with like 40 sacks, 15 interceptions, 12 scoop and scores, eventually Pickett got to put some points on the board. And Najee Harris is not looking like it. And Pittsburgh just got a lot of offensive line problems that it's going to catch them sooner or later. If they win the division with this offensive line and TJ Watt doing this, I'll tip my hat off to him. Right now, it's a 3-man race, and Cincinnati ain't nothing but one game back. Everybody in the division is 4-2 right now. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, this thing is wide open. I'm going to go Jacksonville. Ugly. I'm going to go Jacksonville 19. I'm going to go Pittsburgh 17. TJ Watt, 2.5 sacks, a forced fumble, but yeah, I don't trust Kenny Pickett in that offense. I don't trust Kenny Pickett in that offense. I do not trust Kenny Pickett in that offense.
Don't give you analysis, Juice, or Big
Man, I'm so nervous about this game, man. Because
we didn't ask you why you was nervous and all that.
Just let me say what I need to say, man. So
why you nervous, Juice?
Because I know what I've been seeing, man. I mean, we all see it. The Steelers' offense is just horrible, and it's all predicated on big plays. If Pickett can't get it to Pickens, his boy, it's nothing. Like, because they can't run the ball.
What about Broderick Jones, that offensive lineman for Georgia? I thought he was supposed to be something.
Well, I'm gonna just go ahead and say this, man.
Steelers
Steelers are at home. I think they sneak out a win.
Okay.
I'm gonna say 17-14.
Okay.
17-14 Steelers.
Man, I like Jacksonville's offense. Calvin Ridley has been balling. Christian Kirk balling. So I think they can get it done on the road. They got it done when they were overseas. I think they can get it done on the road. I mean, you can get on the road and travel across the world and come back with 2 W's. I think you can go into Heinz Field and get 1 too. So I'm gonna go ahead and go with Jacksonville. But I think it's gonna be ugly too. I got Jacksonville 16, Give me Pittsburgh 10.
Mm,
Hmm.
okay.
You know what, y'all? I think the Steelers keep pace with the division. Cincinnati will lose. I don't know what Baltimore has this week. Let me see what Baltimore has. Who the Ravens play? The Cardinals. Give me the Steelers 19. It's gonna be cold and wet. Give me the Steelers 19. Give me the Jags 17.
Yeah.
Mm,
I mean, I just see that type of
Cold
ball
and
game.
wet.
Yeah.
I
yep.
just see that type of ball game. I see it ugly. It's like I said, I'm not going to.
Ugly.
I just see it ugly. Like I said, it could be a little rain up there in Pennsylvania. I just see it ugly. I don't see either team. The over and under for that one, 46. Well, no, let me see. Hold on. The over and under for that one, I would put it at a solid 40 and leave it at that. I don't see either
Mm,
team scoring over 20 points. I really don't.
yeah.
44 for sure. 20 might be cutting it kind of short. But either team's going over 24,
Mm.
just based on offense alone, no, I don't see it. But yeah, we know TJ Watt can generate some
Yeah.
sacks. But yeah, and the NBA kicked off.
The over and under is 41.
See, I had it at 40.
So what's 19 plus 17?
34, 36. Yeah,
Thank
that's about right.
Take the
The
under.
over and under is 41. I've had a hard time saying either one of those teams just gonna light it up. But yeah, we're gonna move on to the NBA. Then we're gonna put a bow on this one. So the NBA kicked off. NBA 2023 kicked off. Let's see. We had the Lakers played the defending champions again, very, very close until Anthony Davis decided he didn't want to come outside and play no more. And the Denver Nuggets were able to pull away in the second half, go ahead and make that a finish them off. The Warriors lost. No Bradley Beal. Let's see, it was KD and Book. They lost their home opener in San Francisco. And let's see, the Knicks nicked, and they lost against the Boston Celtics. The Houston Rockets looked absolutely horrible against the Orlando Magic. Wemby, 15-5-5, almost similar numbers to Tim Duncan. I think Tim Duncan had 15-10-5 in his first game. Wemby had 15-5-5
Interesting.
until the last 9 minutes of the ball game. I think Wemby had 6 and 5 fouls. Welcome to the NBA, young man. Um, I'm not going to say what he's not going to be. It's too early for all that. But, yeah, he looks like he's just a jump shooter right now. He has a chance. He has a chance to be a very, 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 very good defensive player. And I'm going to leave it at that.
All I'm gonna say is go Lakers. Lakers got the win over Phoenix. Lakers are 1-1. I think the Lakers are deep, got talent. If Glassman can stay upright and stop being so damn lazy, I'm like that. The Lakers could be that team.
I like the combination of Wood and AD.
Man, Christian Wood look like a totally different player.
Well,
Yep.
uh,
Because he was a bona fide scrub in Dallas.
and Houston.
and
Yep.
yeah, it just did
What
not.
balling out there?
Yeah, he's hooping. He's probably like he can just go out there and just go play. Like he can just go out there and just go play.
It must be the palm trees.
He's not better than Braun. He's not better than AD. He's not better than Reeves at this point. He's not better than
KD.
He's not better than Hachimura. So he can just go out there and just be a guy and just ball. But I really like how he looks next to AD. Had a chance to do something.
And the Lakers
Braun,
put a big lineup against Phoenix. At one point, you had Wood, AD. It was just a LeBron. You had a big lineup out there on the court.
only thing about it is, and this is just a sad reality. Braun is 39, and you can kind of tell now. Yeah.
Fellas, Greasy and Big E, let me ask you guys something.
Mm-hmm.
What is it about AD that it seems to like? I mean, I hear columnists and sports personalities. They rip him every time he has like a subpar game. Like, what is it about AD that frustrates you guys? Like, um, is do y'all think he really takes the game seriously? Because sometimes I look at him and it looks like he's just going through the motions. Like, what is it about him?
Well, you know what, Juice Man? He take it seriously. He's just lazy. He take plays off. I seen this guy loaf down the court. He won't contest a shot at the rim. It's just late. It's no will in him. He don't have that dog like a Kobe. This dude lazy. He's a lazy guy. And it shows. That's why his ass always injured. And not only that, these outside shots, that's not, dude, when you one of the biggest men on the court and considered one of the best big men on the court, work the paint, baby. 15 and in. 15 and in. You done see Jabbar firing up 3-pointers. You done see Elijah Wine firing up 3-pointers. Will, sorry ass Bill Russell. You done see these. I understand the game has changed, but AD, if you're listening, get it back. Dude, you're one of them guys, and stop being so damn lazy. Contest a shot. Switch on defense. Hustle. Get back on defense. Stop being so damn lazy. Go and take it over, Big E. I'm tired about this. I'd rather move his ass.
Yeah, I mean, I'm kind of in that same boat too, man. I really think we should give him about maybe 25 games, see what it look like, and if we don't see that fire coming back in him, you know what I'm saying? You got to see what you can get for him, because how many more opportunities you got to give him, right? You know, he has shown repeatedly he can't stay healthy, and now you're seeing a lackluster performance on the court. Now, I'm an AD fan, and I feel like when he plays to his potential, he's dominant. But I don't feel like he plays to his potential. Maybe it's because he's
lazy.
Maybe he's not the same player that he once was. Maybe some of these injuries have taken a toll.
How old is he?
Is he even 30 yet?
No,
I think he's right at 30.
30, right?
But that doesn't mean anything. The body do what the body do when the body do it. You feel me? So it's like T Mac was out before his prime. Grant Hill was out before his prime.
That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it could be the same situation going on here with AD.
I think the most disappointing thing about Anthony Davis is that he's got the talent, and defensively he's got the talent defensively to be a top 2-3 defender in the NBA. And he's got the skill set to be top 5 player in the NBA. Now, with him hitting 30, that 27, 28, 29 area where you're kind of like the athletics capability meets the mental. That's kind of like that prime juice. Like he may be past that. And to piggyback off what Big E was saying, you got to realize these guys are coming in now 19 years old. So by the time they're 29, that's 10 years of pro basketball. Your body's just not meant to. Just not meant to run up and down the court like that.
So, Doc, you don't think he be? Maybe I'm delusional. Maybe I'm not.
I think
I'm a Laker fan. Y'all don't think this guy look lazy on defense?
You see, that's what maybe attitude reflects leadership. LeBron is not a Kobe or Michael mentality type player. Like basketball is the only thing that matters. But LeBron's not lazy, and LeBron, he's not that MJ type of personality. Like you better be out here doing as much as I'm doing it type thing. And LeBron's kind of like LeBron's been able kind of been like pretty much until where he goes. Like I am the system, so you need to get in line or I get somebody else up out of here. Look, the whole thing with AD and like LeBron being able to chill and only play 30 minutes a game and this being an AD team to get him 57, 58 wins, that ain't happening.
I just feel like after that bubble championship, like I feel like AD got satisfied with that one chip and
There
just
it
kind
is.
of
Me
pushed
too.
it from
Me
There it
too.
is. And maybe that's what it is. Maybe that's what it is. I mean,
yeah.
look, everybody ain't gonna, Kobe or Michael this thing, or LeBron, even LeBron this thing. Like, I got to have this championship. I got to have this championship. Some people just gonna get that one or two,
Right.
and
And be
they
good
just
with it.
like, as long as you give me $20 million a year, okay, well,
The
60.
hell with it. I got mine.
I give me two. You think Dame at this point is concerned about having more NBA titles than Isaiah Thomas or Steph Curry? No, Dame then made like almost $275 million. Dame get him one championship. Y'all kiss his behind and
Oh
he's
my
gone.
gosh, man.
Like, ain't no
Hmm.
way. Yeah, like everybody ain't just ain't gonna do it like Michael.
They ain't out there to win 4,
Yeah,
5, and 6.
like
Right.
It's like they
that's
get
why it's
one,
so
they feel
rare.
grateful.
Yeah, that's why it's so rare. You might see a dude within the next 10, 15 years that's gonna be like, okay, he's got the skill set of LeBron and the mentality of a Michael, and it's like, I gotta have 8, and I ain't going nowhere until I get 8. You see what I'm saying? This
Yeah.
Wemby dude, they saying this Victor Wembanyama dude, they saying like he's the greatest #1 overall high school draft pick ever. What if this dude
Over
don't win?
Garnett and Kobe.
Yeah, over Garnett and Kobe. What if this dude don't?
Over
Hear me out. Hear me out.
Malone.
The point I'm trying to make is, what if this dude don't want to be Tim Duncan? What if
Right.
this dude is just cool with making some nice little change, and if he get him 2 NBA championships and he averages 19 points and 10 rebounds over a 12-year career and 3 All-Star games and 1 NBA Finals MVP, he's cool with that. You see, what if that's
Yeah, weight room.
what if he's just cool with that? You see what I'm saying? Everybody ain't gonna want to destroy and shatter the record books as much as every 20 years we want to say this guy's it, this guy's it, this guy's it. I mean, LeBron, it's been 20 years. LeBron was in year 20.
Mm-hmm.
Here comes this guy. So in 2043, you know what I'm saying? We'll be on some other social media website or whatever. However we doing this in 20 years, whether we doing it virtually, whatever. There'll be somebody else, the greatest high school basketball player ever. They got an agenda to push, but everybody ain't got.
We're getting into college football tonight.
Everybody ain't got that in them. We did a little college football. I really don't want to. Didn't really have no whole bunch of games to run down no list like that.
What y'all got? So I can get mine in. What y'all got?
We didn't even make now, bro.
We
didn't.
we didn't even go over the games.
Yeah, we just
I don't
went
think
in.
we
On,
ain't pick any games.
we just went in on the Michigan Wolverines because they got caught cheating.
Great.
Oh
Where you
my
at,
gosh,
Mikey?
man.
The Wolverines in hot water. Where you at?
Matter of fact, I couldn't even. As a matter of fact, I was looking through the schedule. Like, I was trying to find something that was just like, "Ooh, I gotta see it."
What about Utah and Oregon?
I mean, yeah, I just didn't see it.
UCLA, Colorado.
That's what I'm saying.
This week is kind of blah.
Yeah, this week was kind of like, yeah.
You know.
And, so I mean, it is what it is.
Tennessee, Kentucky.
Yeah, that's what I was saying. I didn't see
It
it.
sound worse when you read them off, Greasy.
I know, right?
Duke and Louisville.
Yeah, yeah. When you go to Duke and Louisville, when you go to Duke and Louisville on an October morning for college football, you know
They hit the bottom of the barrel.
Yeah. Hey, we're gonna get on up out of here on this one, but yeah, we'll be back next week with some more flavor for your ear, like Craig Mack, and just like a piece of sizzling. How I go, Big E?
Yeah.
That boy took me back, boy. You know my memory ain't that good no more.
Right on. Just No Sports Show, Dr. Producer. Greasy Don, Juice Man the Boogie, Big E. Hey, man, y'all check out that rewind this Tuesday night. Next week, we'll talk a little bit more NBA action. Let's see what we got tonight. We got the Spurs and the Rockets. They getting after it. Let's see.
Rockets winning.
Rockets win. I like how that sounds. I'm gonna get off here and I'm gonna check out a little bit more of that World Series. And the Warriors play the Kings tonight. Rematch of the Western Conference semifinal. So I'll check that out.
About the NHL, Doc. We got
NHL.
This first show, we got hockey, baby.
Hey.
Go LA Kings.
LA Kings. It is what it is.
Man.
It's been a blast, fellas. Y'all enjoy the weekend. We'll see y'all next week. We out.
Yep.
Yep.